What is Ray J's biggest song?
Ray J's biggest song is Sexy Can I Just Burn? Hey, what's going on, world? It's Sean Evans. This is Empty Calories, and this is my co-host and friend, Ellie Lee, the only person I know who watches more TV than I do.
Sean, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. And the edible arrangements, can you just waft the fruit? Oh, well, no one asked you to do that, but is it good?
It's been out for a couple hours.
All right. So. Anyway, Sean, as you know, food has permeated every corner of pop culture and media. We know that you don't have time to sift through all that content, so me and Sean did it for you.
The cooking shows that you miss.
Carolina Reaper bong rips.
Gordon Ramsay meltdowns.
Bobby Flay dancing to Big Pun.
Giada's cleavage.
Immaculate cleavage.
But without further fucking around, Jackson, roll some clips. I want to talk about my woman crush every day, Rachel Ray, and I think that when people think about Rachel Ray and the Rachel Ray Show, they think about cooking tutorials.
Right.
But when you have an hour of programming to fill, sometimes you can end up with some pretty bizarre segments. Oh, a mom in the audience has a question about hemorrhoids? Let's see how that goes.
So what happens is we have a little demonstration. Any increased pressure is going to be transmitted to the vessels at the end of our rectum. And hemorrhoids come in two flavors. They come in internal and external hemorrhoids.
How are they flavors? Were you uncomfortable throughout this thing?
So I would say no. I think, that guy's got the tennis ball holder out and he's got like the thing.
The tennis ball, I think, was the asshole. Mm-hmm. And so it was pumping, the asshole opens up and in, out, in. I think that's what it was.
That was like a swelling thing?
Yeah, and I think him doing it was the hemorrhoids coming in.
So that was like an inflamed swelling situation of,
why it was
a
red.
butthole on daytime TV during the cooking kitchen food show.
Right. So do you think after like the butthole hemorrhoid segment, they went straight into like a cooking, like how to cook nacho segment?
You would think so.
Uh-huh.
But no.
I wash my belly button, but I also notice a funny smell.
Or when you have a foul smell coming from it, if it's been there for a long time and you're not cleaning properly, you can actually have up to 67 different types of bacteria accumulate in there.
Wow. Got it.
While the whole internet is running around talking about this Salt Bae guy, there is low-key a Rick Ross documentary about how he's investing in a Checkers franchise that deserves all the eyeballs.
It's the number one hamburger in the game. The boss said it. Number one French fries in the game. The boss said it.
Rick Ross is like, I just wanted to say that like he's always scared me. Mm-hmm. So like for me to see the side of it almost makes me feel like he's very likable.
My favorite thing about Rick Ross in this particular clip is the melodrama. Is he announcing an album? Is it a single? Is it label news?
Yeah.
Is it a new signee? Is there a new artist that he wants to present to the world? It's this big thing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, 20 years, now I can get whatever I want. Mm-hmm. And it's like his career is sort of culminating in the fact that he now has a Checkers in Florida. The boss.
The boss.
I want Checkers.
Young Thug's Wyclef Jean video comes out, and it seems like the director was dealt kind of a bad hand.
He was.
Young Thug, he didn't show up when he was supposed to show up. He had to splice together footage as he was able to make it happen. He tells the whole story within the video. But the standout moment, for my money, the only footage that this director had to work with that featured Young Thug was Young Thug outside of the private jet, just sort of casually snacking on Cheetos.
Young Thug only lives on ready Funyuns. Great choice of snacks. Gummy worms. Fan? Are you a fan of gummy worms?
Love them.
Okay, not really. And vending machine hot fries. Love them.
When I think about his most iconic moments, usually they involve snacks. And the one that stands out to me, and it's the best one, is when he was at the airport in the wheelchair, casually snacking on vanilla wafers.
The tour was West Coast run, turned up so much.
Hey Ellie, do you even vape? This is Stoner Snacks. Dining and dabbing. So apparently, it's now a bubbling trend
Yes.
at Korean barbecue restaurants to dab while you're having your dinner. And because there's so much smoke
From the
created
barbecue.
in the restaurant,
Right.
you don't have to worry about disturbing your neighbor
Right.
because it's masked, and you don't have to worry about getting caught because there's smoke all over the place. Who's to know who's dabbing and who's cooking?
I mean, listen, weed smokers are always thinking of innovative ways. How can we get away with it? How can we get high during every moment of our life, you know?
It definitely defies the stereotype.
Yes. So we're trying it.
That was heated. That was
Okay.
heated, and it's about to get even more heated
So much more heated.
because we're gonna have a food fight. See that? See that, Chris Schoenberger?
So First We Feast just released an article of the top 15 fries in America, and Arby's was number 1.
Definitely a curveball, but that's okay because that's not my number one. That's not your number one. And Justin? What the fuck, dude? But anyway, you're gonna ride with your favorite fries,
Yes.
which are Burger King.
Yes.
I'm riding with my favorite fries, which are McDonald's. Take your position.
Okay, first of all, I know that I don't have the most popular opinion, but Burger King fries, yo, they were peppered, they were crunchy. Man, I would eat those fries all day, every day over McDonald's any day.
To me, McDonald's has such range. Now, sometimes you go in there and you get the old bottom of the barrel fries that look like lo mein noodles, and they just end up between your car seats where they stay for 25 years. And those are the worst. But you know what? The best of McDonald's, when those things are hot to the touch, when they leave a little oil on your fingers, when they're not overly salted, I think that they're the best fries I've ever had in my life. I know that on every list, everyone always has McDonald's, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes it's just true. Sometimes it just is number one, okay? And McDonald's is number one.
Sean, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a tear that's about to drop.
Does that mean I won? Well, that's a wrap for episode 1 of Empty Calories. Check back with us next Tuesday for more clips, more heated debates.
More edible arrangements.
I'm Sean Evans.
I'm Molly Lee.
We'll try to do better next time.
Carolina Reaper bong Ritz.
Just say Carolina Reaper bong rips. Just say
Carolina Reaper bong hits.
rips.
Rips. When a fucking guy. Can you write it? Carolina Reaper bong rips.